What's up, y'all? If you're someone like me who likes the idea of being able to use their frunk for additional storage, you're gonna quickly realize that the light source that's in there, it's not the best. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of dim, and if your frunk is full of items, it might block that light source to where you can't see anything at all. So, what I've gone ahead and done is I have installed an ambient light strip that I picked up from the company Tesery, and I'm just gonna show y'all how I installed it and turned my frunk's light from dark and insufficient to super bright and more practical. Let's go. Alright, so moving over to my frunk, the very first thing that we gotta do is take off the original light plate. In order to do that, you're going to pinch at the very top of the plate and push away from you. There's 3 little clips that are up at the very top, and once you hear that third click, you're going to lift the plate up and place it down. But be kind of gentle because there is a cord that is going to be attached to this, which we are going to take off. But in order to take this cord out, you need a safety pin, something sharp, so that you can press on the release tab that is on the back of this light and then eventually pull the light out. I decided to go ahead and install my light first before I plugged it in, but you want to make sure that the flat side is actually facing towards the outer part of the car so it's flush. And in order to install it, all you really have to do is lift up this lip that's on the weather strip, push the light up just until the lip is pinching the side of the light, but make sure the light is free and visible, if that makes any sense. After you made your way all the way around, then you're going to take the 3-way connector that was provided in the box. You're going to start with the male portion, and we're going to plug that part into the back of the original light plate. Then you're going to take the female portion and attach that to the original cord that we had taken out that's still attached to the car, if that makes sense. And then you'll take the white cord and plug it into the LED strip that we just installed. And you want to make sure that you actually fill this click all the way in also. And then after that, the only thing that's left to do is to apply your ground, which I had a hard time figuring out where it needed to go. But if you look on the inside up at the very top, on the left side, you'll see a bolt that has a blue line underneath it. And there's one on the right side also. What I ended up doing was taking a socket wrench and just loosen it up just a couple turns, just so I could slide that ground behind it and then tighten it down. On the front of the light plate, if you actually press on the light, it's a button and it'll turn your lights back on. After around like 10 or so minutes, your lights go off automatically to save power, but I wanted to make sure that the lights came on together, which they do, which I'm very glad. Before I made any final adjustments to the light or the cord, I wanted to install the light plate back. So starting with the bottom, you want to slide that all the way down, make sure it's in place. Then you're going to press on the 3 clips that are up at the top to make sure that it's secure. I did another little test just to make sure that they would cut off together also, so I waited around 15 minutes and the original light and the new light that I installed went off at the same time, and pressed the button just to make sure they would come on, and thankfully it still did. So I made my final adjustments after that, and then I was finished. It came out really nice and clean. You know, I was proud of my work, not gonna lie, not gonna flex, but it looks super bright, and this is in the daytime. So I have some extra clips showing you exactly what it looks like at night, so you can kind of get a compare and contrast of the two. So on the left, you see we have the lights before, and on the right, we have the lights after. And just kind of showing you what it's like if you were to put items in there. I kind of covered up this light, which my hands are not that big, and it blocked out all the light totally. So this is a huge upgrade. All right, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's a very easy and quick installation, and the added visibility that I get by adding this light, it doesn't even compare to what the light looked like before. So if this is something that might be interesting to you or you might see beneficial, definitely check out the links that I have in the description bar. And I even have a discount code that'll help you save some on your order, so use that to your full advantage. Other than that, if y'all have any questions or comments, leave those down in the comment section, and I'll just talk to y'all later. Bye.